Good morning, Mason Gang. We are up bright and early. We're trying to beat this rain here. That rain coming in. We've gotten so much rain here in Minnesota the last couple days. It's insane. I'm just trying to figure out how in the world I'm going to fit everything in today. But we'll get her done. We'll get her done because we always get it done here at the Mason Gang. We always make this stuff work. I wanted to bring something up, which is just crazy to me. With all this rain, you would never believe what it does to the lakes here in Minnesota. Usually before it rains, you'd be able to see perfect sand on the bottom. But as you can tell, when it rains this hard all the time, it's just pure, mucky, silty water. I need the rain to stop so I can have some nice clear water again. Also, look at that freaking spider. Oh my goodness. Spiders are everywhere along these docks. It's horrifying. Oh my gosh. I don't love spiders. I mean, I'm not like horrified of them, but I definitely don't love them. And another thing, when I backed my truck down here, I got stuck right over there by that pool. And luckily, I figured out how to get it out on my own. Else it would have been real embarrassing being stuck between the house and the lake. Anyways, enough talking for me. We got to get to work before it rains. I want to explain something to you quick. We actually started doing work at a lot of these places, the places that I show you. These are all families that we've worked for since high school. And when we built Three Timbers, Michael and I, my brother and I, we made sure we still focused on the few clients that gave us our start. So like these people here, these are some of the most awesome people we've ever met. And we just kind of made a pact that we would always take care of them. So even with everything else going on, whether it's co-working spaces or educating entrepreneurs or real estate or technology, whatever it is, whatever we're building, we still make time to come here every week to make sure they stay happy. Because ever since we were in high school, we did like all of their beaches, we did all of their lake weed removal, we put in all these hydro sweeps, we extended their docks, we extended sand. We originally put in volleyball nets. We did their landscaping areas. It's just been an honor to work with them, and that's what we still do today. We still pride ourselves in taking care of them because, I mean, legitimately, we wouldn't have had a shot to build any of our companies without them. So we want to make sure that we always do them right. We always help them out in any way we can, and we know what they expect of us. So we've just been doing this for 10 years now for them, and we love coming out and still getting the job done. So I guess my point is just be genuinely kind and nice and loving and give a little extra effort when people aren't even watching. Like do the little things. When someone's not looking, pick up the trash in their yard and don't charge them for it. If you see something broken, just fix it. Just be a good person overall when you do work. And I can guarantee you, if you do that, it pays off. I mean, don't do it for the money, just do it for the relationships. And that's what we always did. And the relationships have legitimately made our company into what it is. And it's let us quit our company for years and then come back and make it again. Just treat people with respect. So essentially today is just the day that I run around to a bunch of different projects that are going on and really work on figuring out how to move forward with all of the projects. And as I mentioned, we have gotten so much rain here in Minnesota. It is insane. So we have a bunch of clients for 3 timbers that need a lot of work done. Because as you can see, like this beach, for example, completely washed out. So they need a lot of sand brought down from up there, which is a huge project. Mainly because when people want sand done in the summertime, we have to bring it all down with bags. So we'll have guys just bring it down here with a bunch of bags. And this lake is small enough that they're not really gonna bring a barge out here just to dump some sand on the shoreline. Another thing you can see is we're trying to do this now because as things continue to erode and it starts to mess up their pavers. And on top of that, they have young kids, and younger kids don't want to play in the mud. So just jumping around from project to project. And we're really trying to juggle a whole lot of stuff right now because with this huge rain, one of our buildings, let's see, it flooded because our roof leaked. So working on getting that roof done. We got an AC unit that went out. It's become super hot here. Like it's probably 90 degrees. So AC unit went out. We're having that stuff replaced. We have a new remodel coming in the near future. Gosh, it's fun, but it's overwhelming. So today is just a day to settle down, get everything organized, and just make sure we keep moving forward before our big vacay in September. Am I a little nervous? Sure I am. Because we had a leaky roof, like normal, like always at this co-working space. And this is the moment of truth to see if we fixed it because we had a storm. No water there. No water there. Let's go. Yeah. Looking dry up there. That means I can actually put these ceiling tiles back in. Got some new ones here in the corner, which is good. But that's a huge positive because I was a little concerned that we did that entire roof repair for nothing. So we'll just keep going. This is the last project I'm going to be visiting today, I think. We'll see. But we've done quite a bit here. So we did all that mulching. We did a lot of mulching up at the top of that driveway. We lost some mulch over there. We got a lot of mulch that's going to go down by the lake. And then we did quite a project over here on the back side of the house. We extended the flower beds a little bit. I mean, by flower beds, I mean hostas are all in there. You can see it's going to go to that mulch pile over the top of those trees. And then kind of extended a retaining wall along this edge and put rocks in here, a couple of steppers, lots of hostas down in there. And then as we get down below the deck, they had a problem where all of their wood posts there for their deck, they were all buried. So they were rotting out super quick. So we regraded all of this in here. You can see that we took down a whole lot of dirt so it wouldn't keep rotting out. So we did another little baby retaining wall here as well because we got rid of dirt along this edge and yeah, made it tiered, which is nice. It turned out good. The problem we're having now is that we are working on a way to make sure that this hill doesn't keep eroding away down to their lake shore because it's getting closer and closer to their deck. One thing we did is we put in this big drain along here because all the water runs down and just erodes away the hill. So we put in about a 8-foot drain. It runs down to the lake. But the problem is with all this rain, I told you we had really it's probably been like 8 inches of rain over the last couple of days. We found that there's a lot more problems than a drain can fix. You can see with the last rainfall, it washed out this entire hill, and it washed out that hill that was full of dirt. It washed out that area right there. And on top of all of that, we took the time to bring some mulch down and start mulching this area down by the pit. And with that rain, we found that there's a little river that flows through the middle of this fire pit area. So at the moment, this project is on hold because we are designing a riverbed that we can put in down the side of their house so we can figure out how to divert water differently so we don't have to just keep redoing the mulch over and over again. On top of that, the project's on hold because we're trying to figure out what are our best options to create a way in which that hill doesn't erode away. So those are all of the freaking projects that have popped up just in the last 24 hours. So, gonna need to figure out how in the world to get those done. But we'll get them done, because that's what we do. As I said, it's a day of organizing. Therefore, at this moment, I actually need to start cleaning up some of my trucks, because I haven't even cleaned out the back of, like, this truck for, like, 3 months. And there's just been tools sitting in here, random kits that I bought months ago and haven't used, so thank goodness I can actually use them. I've essentially gone to all the clients' houses I needed to go to today. You know, like I said, it's gonna be like a super busy couple of weeks here because we're gonna be going out of town in 3 weeks, and we're gonna be going on a 2-week RV trip that of course I'm gonna bring you along for, because, well, that's the most exciting parts of our lives. And I'm gonna see you later today. I said that we were gonna do something fun today. Look at who I'm with. The man, the myth, and the legend. Oh yeah. We're gonna go golfing. Or we're still going golfing. It's just not super nice right now. It's actually hailing at this moment. As you can tell, it's beautiful. Another beautiful Minnesota day. But we're gonna suck it up and we're gonna get out there.
It's gonna pass.
It's gonna pass. He guaranteed that it would pass. So we're gonna sit here until it does pass. We've been out in the car for like 30 minutes now. We're waiting for Joey. He's probably crying on the side of the road because he's afraid his car is gonna get hurt in this hail. But we'll see you on the course in
10 minutes. What was that? 10 to 15 minutes.
Yeah, 10 minutes. We'll see you out there in 10. Brandon said we were gonna go golfing. We're going golfing. It's not exactly the timing that he had promised, but Big Joe made it. I'm not gonna bring you guys along because we're gonna get stuck in another storm. I don't wanna ruin cameras. But I will tell you now that we have a running bet that if you lose, you do push-ups. So the first round we did 100 push-ups. I can't remember, how much do we go up, 25? So this round, whoever loses is gonna have to do 125 push-ups, and don't worry, I will put the camera back on for that. Okay guys, we made it through our round, and as you can tell, Brandon lost. It's pretty dark. Hey Joe. We got stuck in a storm out there. So, I mean, he didn't have great conditions by any means, but this is just what happens to people that lose, which is unfortunate, but at least he gets to get in shape. That's a huge, I'm jealous too. So with that, thank you for watching today's episode of the Mason Gang. I wish we could have taken you. We're gonna take you eventually on a round of golf where we actually compete and film it and do something unique, but we just haven't had time yet.
And it was raining.
Yeah, and it was raining a lot, quite a storm. So I love you, they love you. We'll see you next time.